Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about financing your Tesla Model 3 or Y, so if you're interested, stay tuned. So before we start, I want to let you guys know I'm not a financial advisor, and this video is obviously my opinion, so take the info as you will. So if we start from the beginning, do you finance your Tesla or do you pay it all off in cash? Well, there's really two scenarios. One is that you do pay the entire thing off in cash, but if you do that, I think a lot of people that are going to do that are probably just super rich and have a lot of money and don't care. So if that's the case, then you probably don't really care about nickel and diming money and trying to squeeze out every penny that you can. But I think for most of us, paying 40 or 50K in cash isn't really attainable, or we don't want to do that. So what do we do in that case? Well, the answer is we need to get a loan. But now the question is, how much of a loan do we take out for the car? So if we do an example and let's pretend we're getting a long-range all-wheel drive car, that's 50K. So do we put a massive down payment of 30K on the car and then take out a loan for the 20K remaining? Or do we do something like this, where we basically put 10K down or nothing down at all, and then use that money that you didn't put down to invest and try and get back that money that you would make, over the interest amount that you're going to be paying for the life of the loan. So I think if you want to be aggressive with your money, investing it makes sense, because car loans today are about 2.5% to 3%, which is actually really low for a car loan. So in the examples I gave before, let's say we put down that 30K and we're taking out a 20K loan. So over 5 years and at 3%, that's going to be about $1,500 that you have to pay back in interest. Now let's say we only put down 10K, saving 20K to invest in whatever you want. EFTs, stocks, maybe even Tesla. The life of the loan in that case is going to be about $3,000. So if we do that, now the question becomes, using that 20K, can we make over $3,000 investing it over a 5-year period? Honestly, I think that's pretty easy to do. Even if you were to invest the 20K just in Tesla, the way the Tesla stock goes, you'd probably make that in about a month. But of course, if you didn't want to take that much risk with a company stock, you could always do something like putting it into a clean energy EFT or a fintech EFT or maybe multiple EFTs. That way you can spread out your money and diversify basically. And remember, you essentially have 5 years to make 3K or more. So slow and steady will do the trick. So another question you need to ask yourself is, do you care that having higher debt for a longer amount of time to use this money to invest to make more money than loan costs you going to be worth it? Or are you that type of person that wants to be debt free and doesn't like liability staring you in the face? That's a decision you'll have to make to see if you want to put down more in the down payment section or take out a bigger loan. And I think this decision stems from where you are in life, basically your debt to income ratio. If you already have a house and you don't need any bigger loans in the future, then yeah, go for it. Take the bigger debt and try and invest your money and make more. But if you're still saving for a house, it might be a smarter decision to put a bigger down payment down, because when you are, applying for a huge loan like a mortgage, the underwriters are really Nazi these days about your debt to income ratio and how much money you're making. So having a bigger, debt for your car might hurt you getting a mortgage for a house. And while we're on the subject of financing, when you're looking to finance your Tesla, you can either get financing through Tesla or whichever big bank or credit union you want. But just a heads up, if you use Tesla, basically all they do is they just go out to big banks and get quotes from big banks and then send it to you. So they basically just do the same thing you would do, but at a premium, because they are a business and they are trying to make money. So I think when you're shopping around, you'll find that credit unions tend to give you better deals than big banks. At least that was my experience when I bought my Model 3. And from what I've been reading from other people online, that seems to kind of be the trend. But of course, do your shopping, and whichever bank or credit union gives you the best deal is obviously the one you want to go with. And one tidbit I didn't know when I bought my Model 3 is that Tesla actually rate matches loans. So if you think it's more convenient in your case to get the loan through Tesla because maybe you're always logging into your account or whatever, and it's just easier to pay through your account than having to go to another bank website or whatever to pay, then yeah, go through Tesla. All you have to do to get your Tesla loan rate matched with whatever, approval that you have from your credit union or bank is just send an email to ratematch@tesla.com and send the approval that you got from your credit union or bank, and they should match it pretty easily. From what I've heard, Tesla doesn't fuss around with rate matches, and they will just give you the rate match from whatever big bank or credit union you have as long as you send them that approval. So if you're asking, why doesn't Tesla just give you the best rate to begin with? The answer is always money. If you didn't know about the rate match, that means Tesla's going to make more money because they're offering you a higher loan, which means they get a bigger piece of the pie basically from the bank. It's basically a simple business strategy and how much you know as a client. So I hope this video helped you make some decisions about financing if you're looking to buy a Tesla. Knowing this information, which way are you going to go? Are you going to go with the big down payment, or are you going to go with a smaller down payment, trying to invest that extra money to make more money later that pays off the interest of the loan? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.